Hello, my name is Dakota Kingma. In today's video, we will be observing the two different sides to a highly debated topic in today's society, the Second Amendment, what it means, who it applies to, and whether or not it is just. We will be seeing these two different viewpoints through two men in my own hometown, one an economics teacher and the other a welder. They are both entitled to their own opinions, so please don't judge. Thank you and enjoy.
Well, it protects our right to bear arms.
The Second Amendment protects the right for a well-regulated militia and the right to bear arms.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
Yes, sir. I believe it is because our forefathers foreseen that they were going to try to take this away from us at one point in time.
I think it's outdated. We don't need the local, well-regulated militias anymore.
But then General
Because I think they knew what would happen in time. Just out of control from where they came and why they left where they left.
The only thing that we had up to the Revolutionary War was a bunch of farmers with muskets. The Second Amendment then created the opportunity for people to protect their own land, and I think that's why they created it in the first place.
I do. More and more people want control over everything that we do in every aspect of our life.
For most of our nearly 240-year history as a constitutional republic, the right to keep and bear arms was never seriously questioned. It has only been in the last 30 or 40 years that this inalienable right has been challenged.
Absolutely not. No, we have people to do that. We have a whole system in place.
Let's keep in mind the Second Amendment of the Constitution was written over 200 years ago when a good gunman might get 3 shots off a minute with a musket.
Yeah, there's licenses that they make you go through and follow. As far as restrictions, I think there's more of that going to be coming with some of the stuff that goes on some of these weapons.
Background checks, which is a step in the right direction for sure. Making sure that certain weapons aren't in the hands of the average everyday person.
I do not believe in the restrictions on the weapons. I believe that they need to restrict their process of checking into people.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with these restrictions, and I also think that they should be much more stringent as well.
Not enough good hillbilly country folk.
I think that people just like to shoot guns. Protection, obviously, is a big deal. But I think everybody wants to play cowboy. They all have that image in their head that, hey, if something goes wrong, I've got a weapon, I'm going to be able to save the day.
You know, would it prevent more deaths? Gun laws are not going to prevent deaths. I'm just telling you, you can take as many guns away as you want. The only people that are going to have a gun is the bad guys. Most of them shouldn't have guns, and they're the ones doing the damage.
Law-abiding citizens should be able to keep and bear arms in the terminology of the Second Amendment to the United States Constitution. Law-abiding gun owners are not a threat to the public safety.
Yes, just because if there's no access to guns in the first place, there's a limited supply, and if we start to just wheel that away, then we'll be done.
If thoughts and prayers had any effect whatsoever, there would be a lot of people still alive today.
Yes. I do believe, I think they should. If the teacher is comfortable carrying a firearm, then the teacher should carry a firearm.
No, because then you get the issue. Say there is an active shooter in a school, and it is a teenager. Someone disarms him, someone else grabs the gun for protection. How does a citizen, without the proper law enforcement training, know who the bad guy is in that situation?
In time it would be. It's just going to be one thing and then take another thing later, and then slowly and surely you don't have nothing. Where does it end? You know, it's going to affect them eventually, yes.
I don't think they need to be affected. If you have a shotgun, perfect. You know, a shotgun is a reasonable weapon to hunt with. I don't think gun control even needs to touch that issue, because I understand that it's important for people to shoot their own food.
No, but I don't think it'd be harder either. I've grown up my whole life, since I was 6, 7 years old, I've been shooting guns. I believe it's taught me a certain standard on how you act. As soon as I step out and shells go into my gun, I'm in a whole different state of mind. You need to pay attention. You're in charge of a firearm that's loaded that can cause harm.
I do. I think it would lead to a lot less worry over the long term, a lot less political turmoil, because you get rid of the whole issue with gun control. Then we could focus on issues that I think are more important to the country. I also think that if we did put a stopper to gun usage, a whole segment of the population would be able to focus their energies elsewhere. I think it'd be a lot easier.
As we can see, this debate is not so far off as it may seem. As for myself, I'd have to say that while I have grown up around the use of guns and will continue to use them myself, I do believe that there should be more restrictions put on them. So yes, I feel as though it is a right, but one that should be taken with a grain of salt. Either way, it would seem that this issue will be debated in local and national politics for the next several years to come. My name is Dakota Kingma, and thank you again for watching.